Hey guys, welcome to math. We are on 12.5. This is our last solve and share for Unit 12. So this will be our last one. So our next few math sheets will just be in Seesaw, and we'll be doing a review and then an assessment, even though the assessment is not really an assessment or a test. It's just going to be another way for me to tell how we are doing. Okay, so for this solve and share, which tool or tools would you use to measure the length of the ribbon? Tell why, measure the ribbon, then circle the tools that you used. So let's see here. What do we notice about the ribbon first? Everything that we've been measuring before has been super straight. Now this ribbon is not straight. But if I use my cubes, my cubes are straight. Is that a good way to measure something that's curved? I have all of that space that isn't getting measured. Now let's see if we can try using paper clips. So if I take a paper clip, I can hold the paper clip there. Oops, maybe I can't hold the paper clip there, guys. So I'll hold the paper clip there, and then I can move my paper clip there. I guess this is a little bit better, still not the best, but I would be able to use it. So I think that the best tool that I can use is a paper clip. So I'm going to give my paper clips a try, and hopefully I don't change my screen again. I'm going to connect them all together. And let's see here. I'm going to go this way to this way. I think that my ribbon is about 3 paper clips, small paper clips, long. So now we are going to watch our visual learning on how to measure something that is curved.
How do you measure an object that is not straight? Let's find out. How is the snake different from other objects you have measured?
What do you see that's different? Just like the ribbon, our snake has curves in it. It has curves. He is not laying his body straight. He is making it all windy like a road.
The snake is not straight. What tools can you use to measure the snake?
What tools can you use to measure something that is not straight?
So before, we used paper clips, but this paper clip is bigger than the second part of the snake. So I don't think I can use paper clips this time. I wonder what we could use. Should I use cubes? No, I have spaces in between. Let's find out what we could use.
You can use paper clips, cubes, string, or more than one tool. Why is the string a good tool for measuring the snake? The string is a good tool because you can bend it to be curvy so it will line up along the snake. How can you use a string to measure the snake? First, line the string up with the snake. Next, you can straighten the string. and then measure its length with cubes.
All right, let's give it a try. Okay, so they had already measured the snake. Now we're going to count how many cubes this string is. There's 1. No gaps, no overlapping. 2. 3. That one has a little gap. Let me see if I can fix it. 3. 4. 5. That snake was about 5 cubes long.
The snake is about 5 cubes long. Now you know how to measure an object that is not straight.
All right, guys, so I have my string ready to go. I'm just using an old shoelace. And then I have my paper clips that I will use to measure how long the string is, unless you have cubes or Legos. Or Wesley did our math lesson yesterday, and he asked if he could use nickels. And the nickels were just about the same size as the cubes. So you can even use nickels or quarters or dimes. So anything you have. I will see you guys. Actually, nope. I'm going to do our practice now so that to make sure that we understand. I'm sorry. Okay, let me download it to make it bigger. Here we go. Circle whether you need just cubes or string and cubes to measure each object. Then measure it. So let's see here. This is definitely not one that we could measure with just cubes. It's so jagged. So I would use strings and cubes, and then I would measure the string after I do it. So I would take my string and I'm going to place it on top. Now my screen is up, so I'm not able to do it with it laying down, but we can do our best, okay? So that one's about 4 cubes long if I measure it out. Now for number 2, what do you think? Could I use just cubes or do I need string and cubes? It looks pretty straight to me, so I think I could just use cubes, and I am guessing it's going to also be about 4 cubes long. Now, let's see if I can get this whole thing on the screen. There we go. I'm sorry. It is 4 cubes long. My estimate was right. So I would write just cubes, and I'd write the number 4 here. Now the do you understand, show me. Why might you need more than one tool to measure the length of a curvy object? You might need more than one tool because you're going to have to meet the edges, like on this one. Meet the edges, because we have to line everything up, just like no overlapping and no gaps. So I would need to use a string to overlap or line up on top of the bent or curved thing that you're measuring. And then I would measure the string that I used to match that the object. So because a string can be bent and then straightened. So you would be able to find out exactly how long something is. Now I will see you in Seesaw with our practice. See you later, guys. Bye.